Hello and welcome to the Derry Kitchen. Today we're going to make a dump cake out of the church cookbook. It was submitted by Maggie Becker. And we'll be using a pan to prepare your cake pan, a yellow cake mix, pineapple, cherry filling, and butter, and it's crushed pineapple. So the first thing we'll want to do is spray your pan. And you put the pineapple, it's a 16-ounce crushed pineapple. I think this is a little bit more. They changed the cans on us, but that's 20 ounces. It still works out well. And what you want to do is spread the liquid and the crushed pineapples on the bottom of your cake pan. It's a 13 by 9 cake pan. And we preheated the oven to 350. It will be baked for anywhere between 35 and 40 minutes. So you get it as even as you can. Okay. And the next thing you do is take your pie filling. You can use any. I'm going to use cherry. And I put daubs on the top because you're going to spread this evenly, and it just makes it easier to spread it over your can of pineapple that's on the bottom. This is really, this dump cake's really nice to serve warm with some ice cream. It's sort of like a crumb. You know, like a buckle or crumb cake. You know, like a crisp, like an apple crisp, a cherry crisp. And then just try to spread this out as even as you can so every piece gets a little bit of cherry. The recipe says that it serves 6 to 8. I think you could probably get 8 to 10. I think servings are a little bit smaller these days. Okay. That's pretty nice. And then the yellow cake mix. And you just want to sprinkle this on top of your filling. But you could change this up with any kind of fruit that you would like with the pineapple. I think I would use the pineapple as a base because it's crushed and it has liquid, a lot of nice syrupy liquid in it, which you're going to need for your cake. And then you just kind of make this as even as possible to cover your fruit. Okay. And then what we're going to do next is take the butter. It's a stick and a half of butter. And we're going to cut those in slices. You can use margarine. I tend to use butter. But again, you just use what you're accustomed to in your home. And I find too, if the butter is, you can even get it out of the freezer if you have a really sharp knife and slice it. It makes smaller pieces, crumbles, and it really covers the cake mixture really nice. But I think this will be fine right out of the refrigerator. Still pretty cold. You want to use cold butter or margarine so you can slice it and it doesn't melt all over the place. Okay. And the size chunks really doesn't matter. And you just put these out around. This will, you bake it and it'll get a really nice golden crust to it. Nothing better than butter, second to bacon. And that's really all that you do for this. You put it in your oven at 350 for 35 to 40 minutes. And that is a dump cake, cherry pineapple dump cake. And there's our finished product, pineapple cherry dump cake. Remember, Jesus and germs are everywhere, so wash your hands and say your prayers.